Exam tips for API 1169 Pipeline Construction Inspector. There is no negative marking, therefore it's advisable to answer all the questions. You can increase your chances by narrowing down the possible correct answer. You can do so by striking up the obvious wrong choices. Hold the mouse on possible wrong answer and right-click. This would strike them off, helping you to concentrate on the remaining possible answers. All API questions are multi-choice. 4 possible answers. API never uses terms such as none of the above or all of the above or both A and B or both B and C as possible answer. Remember that all questions carry equal mark. For example, a simple question asking for symbol of magnesium or manganese has equal mark as that of a half a page long question. Although time management should not be an issue if you use your time wisely, but still keep a tab of time versus number of questions answered, so you keep a constant speed of progress. Remaining time versus question number can be found on the top right hand side of your computer screen during the exam. Set aside around 15 to 30 minutes for reviewing all the questions once again, or at least reviewing those questions that you are in doubt and flagged off. It is recommended to flag off those questions that are taking considerable time and come back to them at the end. Don't spend more than 1 minute on any question. If you can't solve it or you are in doubt, just flag it off, jump to the next question and come back to them at the end and answer them to the best of your knowledge. There is a flag off button below each question. When solving a doubtful question, try to understand as why a particular answer may be right while the other 3 given answers should be wrong. Eliminate the wrong answers to increase your chances of picking the correct answer. Please note that sometimes the wrong answer is quite a valid statement, but it is the wrong answer simply because it is either not relevant to the question or the question asked is in negative form, not. Hence, it's very important that you carefully read and understand the question. Some API exam questions contain irrelevant information. This is not aimed to confuse you, but to verify whether you can differentiate between relevant and irrelevant information in an actual scenario and actually you have not memorized the answers. Some questions are solely based on your experience as an inspector. API calls them practical questions. Remember that all certifications require a certain level of experience in addition to the education and knowledge. API intends to verify your understanding of principles and theory, interpretation, and evaluation. So mere memorizing the facts and figures of the study material does not really help. Though a few questions may come straight from API study material, most questions are either rephrased or brought within a context or is within a scenario, or the question and answer are swapped. Hence, it's very important that you have a clear understanding of concepts and fundamentals. Time management is not normally of great importance if you use your time wisely, but please note that time using the toilet, checking out and in, commenting on any question, reviewing the question, etc. is coming off your allowance. For better time management, flag off those questions that you're not sure of and it's taking considerable time, save more than 1 minute, and revisit them once you have completed all the other questions. On average, you have 1.5 minutes to answer each question. Let's see the number of questions you have attempted and the remaining time on the top right-hand corner of the computer screen. Remember that all questions carry equal marks and the minimum passing grade is roughly 70%, or a minimum of 400 on a scale of maximum 500. So it is logical to attempt a smaller question quickly and then in the remaining time try reattempting those questions that are longer, more complicated, or you are simply stuck spending too much time on a few questions without much progress. This is especially true for open book questions that you would see around 10 or 15 of them. Try to pace your progress against the time. That is, you should be roughly on question number 50 or 55 after 1.5 hours or earlier. Although education can offset for less experience, you should appreciate the fact that unless one does not have real hands-on experience in the field, it will be difficult to feel the underlying reason behind some of the course standards and recommended practices. We have brought videos, and you can also watch them on YouTube, so that to enhance your experience. Use common sense, reason it out is likely the correct answer to a very easy question. A lot of questions are derived from basics, such as definitions, meaning, scope, inclusions, and exclusions. Sitting for an exam can be stressful, especially for such day-long exposure, gruesome exam. So try to sleep early the night before and stop studying on exam day. Just peruse the important parts of the reference document or look at the figures and chart for around half an hour maximum. Let your brain rest. You need to be alert and full of energy to endure the day-long core exam. Thank you very much. That was the end of the exam tips.